Well, one day way back in the day, I was like, maybe I should get like a silly retail job or something, just so I have something to do and so my parents stop complaining that I'm not doing anything. So I applied for a job at the Body Shop, which is just a store for like, you know, like a Bath and Body Works, but better. And I believe in the Body Shop because it's a very ethical company, and I felt that I did all right during the interview, but I hold myself to very high ethical standards, so I gave full disclosure that, like, if you do hire me, I want you to know I have a physical disability, so there are some things that I might not be able to do, like restock shelves or something like that. If they're really high, something like that, I'll be a little bit slower. And I'm not calling out the Body Shop for like discriminating against me. Obviously, they didn't call me and say you didn't get the job because you have a disability, but they just never called me back, even though they said that they would. And that's kind of what I mean by I don't want my career's future to rely on other people's opinions of whether I'm a good worker or not. Because I personally do not like to have other people deciding whether I can do work or if I can't. You know, I would rather self-employ so that I am my own boss and I'm not going to fire myself, and I'm not going to discriminate. There are a lot of ways to compensate for the things that I lack, and I feel like since my emphasis is on the things that I can do rather than the things that I can't, I think that it is really great to have a community of people that are supportive to you too. My boyfriend, for example, he is actually an electrical engineer, ironically enough. So he likes numbers and stuff. I'm scared of numbers. So I turn to him for help with bookkeeping and things like that. It just basically, since I've chosen a more independent path, I have to find the help where I lack the skills. Let's say you are in a wheelchair. You probably aren't going to decide that your dream is to become an Olympic athlete. Like, I want to be a gymnast and like walk the balance beam and do the vault and stuff. I love gymnastics, by the way, but I would not choose that as a career for me because it's completely not realistic at this point. I mean, probably in the next Olympics there will be somebody who makes me eat my words who's like, I was paralyzed my whole life and then all of a sudden I became a gold medalist. But, you know, I'm not saying that it's not possible, just I work with what I've got, you know, and I strengthen where my strengths already are. And I think that that's the beauty of the nature of the world. Everybody has their own strengths and their own weaknesses, and they need to go with that, you know. And it's great that everybody has different strengths and weaknesses. So we have people to fulfill like every need.